Well, it's here. It is finally Friday. A very happy Friday to everybody. Hope you're having a good Friday. I'm having a weird thing going on with my computer. So if you occasionally hear a ding in the back, that is something disconnecting on my computer. My computer will not tell me what it is. So we're just going to work through it and hope that this goes well. I do have quite a variation of things going on here, including more information on the tasting or the book signing and photo op with Sam that we kind of had, but not enough information. Thank you, Kathy, for making sure I had the follow up on this. Let's get started because I do have some good behind the scenes to start us off with, starring our wonderful Caitriona Balfe. Yeah, we've got this great collection by Brilliantly Balfe. She's sharing this with us. Proof that Claire Fraser runs on three things: corsets, hot water bottles, and pure chaos energy. And honestly, it's all my happiness. These are some great pictures of Caitriona behind the scenes during different filming, different seasons, different situations, and different costuming. I mean, love this one too. From going to well, there's like a million gatherings she goes to in France, back in the homestead on Fraser's Ridge. She goes to a gathering for Flora. I mean, there's tons of different things that she's doing. Oh, and then of course her adventures are not always great. Bad things happen. That was well timed. Bad things happen. Let's see here. But Caitriona, this is what we love. She is so just like uplifting and light when she talks about what she does. She's very serious when she talks about, the very serious scenes. But to keep it light and friendly, check out the smile, the goofiness. Oh, again, beautiful. Loved a lot of the gowns when she was in France. Were very intricate. Really enjoyed them. Yeah, see, there goes my ding to ding. Something is disconnecting on my computer. It won't tell me what it is, so we're working through it. It's not my microphone because it's still working. Well, now she looks tired. And oh yeah, I loved this costume. I did like the the entire na 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 the Batman theme song while she's making it. It's her utility belt. It's like crazy fun stuff. Secret pockets. Loved it. Oh, that's just really pretty. I love the background on this. Again, it's supposed to be not Scotland, but Scotland. Come on. Just so beautiful all the time. Oh, and the kids and Rollo are having a good time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so yeah, this is more of the exploration and figuring out how to settle into the ridge and once they get there. Oh, yeah. All right, now see, again, I like the costuming. It's a little bland, color-wise, in my opinion, on that one. Oh, goofiness all around. Again, you kind of wish that you could just like hang out behind the scenes and watch them goof off between scenes. I know it's a lot of hard work and sometimes we only see a little bit of goofiness because of the gag reels and whatnot. But truly, I think this is so fun when we get to see the behind the scenes stuff. Oh, I don't know what she's doing there. Sam looks confused. And some more goofing off and laughing. Again, Duncan, I love Marta. We're going to see more Marta. Promise. All right, and another behind the scenes. Just this one picture here. Point Blank 1959 shared this one behind the scenes of Tim Downey with Kyle Reese, Gov Tryon with John Quincy Myers in season 5. I need to figure out what the heck is causing that annoying noise. But yeah, this is a great picture. I loved Tim. Again, if you can go to a convention or have any opportunity to meet Tim, definitely do that. Kyle's going to have to be on my list too because I did like the way he played Quincy Myers there. And I like the Quincy part. The Quincy is my favorite part of that name. Can I just say that? Anyway, I like a good Q name. All right, something else here. A huge, big thanks out there from Diana here. Oh my gosh, I just unplugged everything and replugged it back in and it's still digging. So I'm just going to have to work through this. Fun thing for me to do later, troubleshooting. What the heck's going on with my computer? Anyway, Diana Gabaldon sent this out. It's just kind of a love note to Outlander, the television series, the actors, the fans. It's really cool. So I thought I'd read this through. She says, when I first began weaving the tale of Outlander, I could never have imagined where the journey would take me or how vividly my characters would one day step from the page to the screen. What began as a private experiment, a story I thought no one would ever see, has blossomed into a phenomenon that spans continents, languages, and most importantly, hearts. Looking at this picture of Caitriona Balfe and Sam Heughan, I can't help but feel a rush of gratitude that embody with such grace and passion the characters who lived only in my imagination for so many years. Claire and Jamie Fraser were not only easy characters to bring to life, they are layered, complicated, deeply flawed, yet driven by a love so endearing it defies centuries. That love is what readers and viewers have carried with them. It is what Caitriona and Sam captured so brilliantly, both on and off screen. The alchemy between actor and role is something quite extraordinary. It isn't merely about reciting lines from a script, but also about breathing life into words that were once confined to paper. Every gesture, every glance, every silence, they transform fiction into truth. When I see Caitriona step into Claire's shoes, I see her intelligence, resilience, and stubborn tenderness. When Sam moves as Jamie, I see not only his strength and charisma, but also the vulnerability that has always made Jamie more than just a hero. Over the years, I've met so many of you who share your own stories of how Claire and Jamie's love, trials, and triumphs have touched your lives. Some of you have told me that you picked up Outlander during difficult times and that the story gave you comfort. Others have said it sparked curiosity, leading you to explore Scottish history, herbal medicine, or even time travel theories. What connects us all, however, is the reminder that love, whether in the highlands of the 18th century or the chaos of today, remains a force stronger than anything else. This picture captures more than two wonderful actors. It captures a legacy of storytelling, collaboration, and a bond with millions of fans around the world. As the author, I am endlessly grateful. As a fan myself, I'm endlessly moved. And as long as you continue to turn the pages or press play, this journey will continue to grow in ways I could never have planned. Here's to Claire and Jamie. Here's to Caitriona and Sam. And here's to all of you, because stories don't live without readers, without viewers, without a community that believes in the magic of what if. Thank you for walking this road with me. This is the image she's talking about. But this is the image that it inspired her to put pen to paper or finger to keyboard in this case, I'm guessing, and give us this really lovely message. So I just wanted to share that with you. I really have nothing to add to it. What could I? All right, on to more stuff. Yeah, all right. So again, thank you, Kathy, for making sure I catch all of these. The Vicarious Voyager had a slightly more extensive post than the one I shared yesterday. This is, again, at Bookends, a bookstore. Sam's coming to New Jersey. I thought it was New Hampshire, so that was my mistake. New Jersey. Okay, and we got a little more details here with Sam Heughan, book ticket from Outlander. We got this, it's $34.99, and we got Sassenix from New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, and nearby states. Sam will be doing photo ops with this new book, The Cocktail Diaries, at 6 p.m. on December 13th, 2025 at Bookends, New Jersey in Ridgewood. New Jersey, Bergen County. Required ticket includes book purchase. Visit www.book, with that like a minus sign, dash, ends.org for your tickets and info. And yeah, she says she'll be there. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get there. I don't know. December. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm still working things out. Good information. Thank you again, the Vicarious Voyager, Kathy, making sure that we got a little clearer idea of what was going on for this particular book signing. All right, one more thing to share with Sam, and then we got some more stuff. I promise you, there's still more stuff. Danny Booby shared this, and I translate so we can actually read it. Sam Heughan, Sam and Macbeth, happy fans who can attend this performance. Repost from Sam. Okay, so we're just gonna go see what he says. What did he say? Something, I'm sure.
But also, we all know Jamie Fraser can't time travel, so I don't know. You'd have to do some really weird stuff because he's not been born yet. But who knows? I'll tell him that. Brunette and shorter version of me. No, look, he's an extremely talented actor, a really lovely guy. And we got on very, very well, and we've hung out a bit since. And yeah, he's super good. He's super driven and hardworking, and I couldn't think of anyone better to take over the role. We start rehearsing next week. Hence my dodgy beard and hair. I've been trying to think about how Macbeth looks. And yeah, I'm very, very excited. We're doing Macbeth at the RSC, Stratford upon Avon, and the birthplace of Shakespeare. And it's going to be, yeah, an amazing journey. Really full circle for me. It's where I started in theatre. It's been a long time since I've been on stage, so there's a lot of trepidation, but also excitement. I can't wait to get started.
Okay, so a little bit there about whether or not Jamie may show up in the prequel, and the odds are no, because he's not alive. Kind of think we already had that discussion, but people still ask. They really want to see more of him. The good news is he is getting ready for Macbeth, and we were right. The hair and the beard, it's him finding the Macbeth within. So I like that. I like we kind of get a preview, even though we might not be able to go see it on stage. We do get to see Sam as Macbeth. Just a bit here, just a bit. A bit more here coming for us while my computer continues to ding. I'm having a tech issue today. My YouTube won't play without skipping either. That's on my TV though. So, Point Blank 1959 shared this because I did have one more Sam thing. I forgot. For Sam Heughan and Duncan LaCroix for a meal in Australia 2024. They were guests at the Outlander in Sydney and Melbourne. Yes, I do believe we already knew that because I talk about stuff way too much. But this is a really cool picture of them just having fun, hanging out. You can see the crowd around and behind them. So I think everybody had a good time. If I recall, everybody they had a great time. I like his shirt. I like Duncan's shirt. I like the pattern. It's cool. He's relaxed. And speaking of Marta, well. No, yeah, well, kind of, yeah. It's a different Marta. It's before Marta. Roy Alexander shares this. A nice wee read with Lewis Magazine. A link in the bio. Thank you to Nathan and a couple of people. We got him looking all decked out, dressed for some photo ops here. Promos for himself or for the show. Probably a little bit of both. Oh, I like that. That's a nice outfit on him. Almost like the modern Marta. Yeah, a bit. I think so. Need some plaid though, of course. Aw, he's done a really. I know people are like he's playing a very different character than the Marta we know, but the Marta we know was after losing the love of his life to his best friend. So again, I think we're seeing something, and that might be why he didn't watch and study how Duncan played him because he is very much a different kind of man. So I think we'll see, or I'm just reading into stuff and trying to justify things. Either way, I think they've done a good job, so I'm not gonna complain. A little bit of news: a fall sequel cast and plot details revealed with Outlander, Bridgerton, and Grantchester stars in the lead roles. Tiff Market. Okay, this is shared by Harriet Slater because Harriet is going to be taking on a new project. Oh, this was a fun one. Fall 2 coming 2026. Apologies in advance for any screaming, crying, throwing up. Okay. Well, congratulations. Always good to hear. I mean, she counts now. She's one of our Outlander alum. Yes, Outlander universe. I do the same thing with Star Trek. If you're involved in any way in the universe that I love, you get props. And Harriet, oh my gosh, has done such a fantastic job with Ellen. Whew. The scenes last week were steamy, and I'll saw today is oh my goodness. We got a whole bunch of Harriet and Brian, of Ellen and Brian last week. This week was all about Julia and Henry and some stuff. All right, but no, very cool, very cool. Keep an eye out for any appearances with our folks. And just for fun, this throwback here, I like that this came out, but it's like from ages ago. Point Blank found this and shares it. Looks like Caitriona was also seated next to Eleanor Tomlinson. Oh, so we've got, y'all know Sam was in Couple Next Door, right? Look familiar? It's another redhead. It's not Ellen, I swear. Looks like Caitriona was also seated next to Eleanor Tomlinson at Wimbledon on July 2019. She married Tony 1 month after this event. I think this is fun. So we got two of Sam's problematic love interests on one end, and well, actually, let's face it, Claire was a little problematic as well. This is a fun, I mean, just a cool coincidence, fun thing to share. There they are, ladies are laughing and watching people go, there's the ball, there's the ball, there's the ball, I mean, really, that's ping pong and tennis. That's all you're doing. You're practicing shaking your head a lot. Oh, apparently someone did well though. Yay! fun pictures. Trying to keep it light. While I'm annoyed at the ding-da-ding thing that's happening on my computer, I'm gonna unhook everything. I'm gonna shoot my computer. Now I'm gonna unhook everything and figure out what's the cause, because I unhooked everything and did a quick reboot and it should have fixed it. Anyway, that's all I have Outlander wise for us today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed your week of fun internet Outlander update stuff from this channel. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did, and thumbs stuff down if you didn't, and comment either way down below. Before I do really sign off, I'm going to let y'all know what's going on with my post office box, because a few of you have been trying to be very, very kind and send me sympathy cards or care packages, and they're all getting turned back. And I swear I paid for it. I filled out the information. I didn't think it was supposed to expire until October, or at least, in the fall at some point. And I was right. I went down there yesterday and I did mail out the packages that I was behind on. I know y'all understand that I've been having trouble getting up and going since my dad passed, but I'm working on it. So yesterday my mission was to mail out all the packages that I'm supposed to have mailed out. And I did let everybody know and gave you your tracking number, so that it's on its way. But while I was there mailing stuff, I said, hey, Miss Post Person, who was, at the desk, do I owe a payment? My card, I explained my card issue. And had to have one reissued. She goes through and says, as far as I can tell, that box has already been taken. And I was like, yeah, by me. And she says, no, your name, hold on, your name's not on it, but it's reserved. Did you reserve it online? And I'm like, no. I came in, filled out paper rather than online. And she says, well, the paper must be back there. It's reserved for you, apparently. But when you handed in your paperwork, the person who took it never entered it into the system. They happily took my cash. They happily took my information. Nobody put it into the system. I'm a little concerned, okay? So if anybody has been trying to send me anything at my P.O. box, it's been just getting sent back, which would make sense, because the only things that I have gotten for this channel are from the few people who knew my home address. And, I didn't fuss, because I honestly wasn't expecting to get much of anything from my P.O. box, but a couple of people had asked if I had a mailing address. And, so I'd gotten it just for the safety of, if I send things on Etsy, I'm not giving out my home address to strangers. At any rate, that's what's going on. I'm going to check in again on Monday and make sure they've actually entered in everything. The lady said she needs to call and speak to the postmaster, because it wasn't the first time this gentleman had done that. The funny thing is that when I got my P.O. box, I needed to have specific things in my name to prove that I live here, which I understand, but none of that stuff was in my name. And the stuff that was in my name was shared and is locked away somewhere. So anyway, they needed to have my mortgage, and my mortgage is shared with my husband, but the paperwork isn't here at our house. It's in a safety pot, in different deposit box. Or I could have a car registered in my name, which was before I got the vehicle, so I didn't have that. So I literally didn't have any of the paperwork. I had my license, my social security number, my birth certificate, mail. I had a whole bunch of stuff to prove that I lived there. And finally they were like, yeah, all right, you live here. And had me fill out the paper as such, but never filed it. Now, if they need me to refile it, I'm cool now. I've got a couple of things that are absolutely in my name. We have the mortgage paper copy, so I could share that even if I needed to, but got the vehicle now. I'm just so irritated at this. For right now, don't send me anything. I will let you know when it is safe, hopefully by Monday. But don't send me anything. I felt so bad when people were telling me that they got stuff sent back to them. I didn't turn it away. I swear I didn't. I don't even know how else to explain it, other than the dude who's supposed to put my information in the computer just never bothered to do it. And that box has been sitting there for about 3.5 months now, paid for, with absolutely no service being provided. I'm irritated. Okay, I'm done. Now I'm going to go back to my happy place so I can thank all of my members who have supported me on this channel. Really do appreciate your continued support. Every little bit of it goes towards things for this channel, including at this point the possibility of purchasing all new cords that connects anything to my computer because it keeps disconnecting and I can't figure out which one. Also, and you know, I've been wanting to replace this microphone, but I have so many other things I'm trying to do. I do have a possible collectors convention that I'll be going to in Fort Wayne next weekend. It's I don't know what kind of collectibles. It looked like fun. It was free. It was local, and it was something I could get to with no problem. So I thought I would check that out and see what I could do. I still need to edit a video from our adventures to the Who house last week, so that should come up sometime over the weekend. There's stuff I keep trying to get done. I make too many plans for myself and forget that I'm just one person. So forgive me for being a little late on things. I'm doing my best and trying to get my oomph back. Again, thanks to everybody. Thank you to everybody, of course, who helped me in getting my car. I believe yesterday was the last day for any donations. So thank you to everybody who did donate. I will start sending out the thank you stuff and whatnot here soon. So if you get a message from me asking for your address, I swear it's me. But it will be coming from my Katie's Corner in Space email, so that should make it pretty evident. All right, that's all I got. That's all I got. Go forth and have a great rest of your week. This was week 33 of Outlander, and you made it through. Congratulations. Well done. Go have a hot toddy or a whiskey sour or something good that you really like that helps you celebrate the beginning of the weekend, and do something fun. Be safe. And if you didn't get enough Outlander information, don't forget to check below the playlist for all kinds of manner of wackiness that actually, there's all kinds of stuff down there these days. So check it out, see if you find something fun. And no matter which video you choose from the channel, I'll see you there.